Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is the end of June, so naturally I'm coming on here to film my May favorites. I I wasn't gonna film this video, and in fact when I filmed yesterday I just thought it would be silly to film this video, but I just wanted to, especially because of the memories portion. I wanted to be able to go back and look at the memories portion, especially of these videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and film it. And then next week, I'm going to film my June favorites. So it is what it is. So if you are interested in seeing what my belated May favorites are, then stick around. The first category is handbags, and the first thing I'm going to talk about is this bag. I just recently done a what's in my bag video on this, so I'm not going to wax too poetic about it. This is the Chloe Drew in the gray color with silver hardware. I used this for almost the entire month of May, and I just really loved it. I loved its size, I loved how it looked, I loved its versatility. I'm just realizing that I stored it without the pin in. This is just a really great bag, so this was my favorite handbag for May. Also in this category is a wallet, and my little wallet is already stored away in its little box. It is my Prada wallet in the orange. It's all wrapped up Saffiano leather that I also talked about in that what's in my bag video. And I just love this thing. It's got card slots and another envelope slot, and then a compartment for cash. I carried this exclusively in the month of May, and it's just so versatile. It's just so easy to put everything I need into this one wallet. So this is definitely, was definitely a favorite for May. The next category is shoes, and while most women feel sexiest in a hot pair of stiletto heels, I feel my best heel-wise in a pair of velvet platforms. These, oh my gosh, I just love them. These are brown velvet platforms with gold hardware, and they're from Prada, and I love these things. They are so comfortable. I've been wanting this style of platform heel, not too tall, not too big a pitch, and velvet for probably a year or more, and I could just never find anything that fit the bill. I got a pair from Topshop that were red velvet, but when they came they were more of a tomato red, and I wanted either a fire engine red or a bright royal blue. But then I saw these, I actually got these on sale, and they had a brown one and a black one, and I got them from Blue Fly, I think. And then there was an additional something percent off, like 30% off, so it was an awesome deal. And I saw the brown one, the black one, and I just thought the brown looked just so beautiful, and I'm so glad I got it. Look at that color. It's just a stunning shoe. It's got its stuffing in it. This is what it looks like from the top, and this is what it looks like from this side. Gorgeous. I love this shoe. So this was definitely a favorite. I wore this and wore this over and over again in May. I have gone on and on this channel about the Gucci Princetown mules and how I think they are some of the best shoes on the market. I've also heard people talk a lot about the Gucci Brixtons, which are the loafers that you can convert into mules, and then the Jordans, which are they're a harder leather, so you can't flip down the heel. I've heard good things about both of those. I've never tried them on, but I saw these loafers and thought that they were incredible. They're these. These are from Topshop. They are the Carter loafer. Carter? No, these are the, I'm sorry, this is the Carpenter loafer. And let me just put one down. Just look at it. This reminds me a lot, a lot of the Jordan. It reminds me more of the Brixton, with how supple the leather is, but this this isn't meant to be worn as a mule, but I just think it's so beautiful, this white color, and it's perforated. See if I can get it to focus on that. The leather, there it goes, is perforated. So, or no, I'm sorry, not perforated, textured. So it almost looks like it is snakeskin. It's just a gorgeous shoe. Comfortable out of the box, looks really good on the foot, very versatile. I just love this shoe. So this was definitely a shoe favorite for me. And I'm gonna be wearing this throughout the summer because how great a white shoe for the summer. It's perfect. It's perfect. Next is a clothing category, and both of the items I have are pants. And the first pair of pants are these pants here. They are kind of like dressed up sweatpants, so elastic waist, a nice wide leg, and it ends in a gathered cuff at the heel. These are by Mary Meyer, and I mean, showing them on camera doesn't do it justice, so I will insert a photo of me wearing them. These things are so comfortable. I love these, and it lets me get away with wearing sweatpants at work, so that is always a plus. Definitely a favorite. The second pair of pants is from Target, and they are Target's, I think Massimo? Yeah, Massimo brand, and they're these track pants. These track pants with this awesome stripe down the side. Track pants are really popular. That's the part of this whole athleisure movement. And it ends with a slit on the bottom. Again, really hard to show on camera, but I will insert a picture of my wearing these too. It's an elastic waist in the back, but I really like the flat front. So it's a really smooth line. I really love these pants. Super comfortable. I've worn these with mules and different flats. I've worn them with heels. Just a great, great pant. So definitely a favorite. I don't have anything in the jewelry category, so I will jump to the beauty category. And the first subcategory is fragrance, and I definitely had a favorite, and it was this Jo Malone Tuberose Angelica Cologne Intense that my sales associate included in an order that I had, and I loved it so much. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to tell. This is almost empty, and when I realized how low I was getting, I decided, I just jumped and bought the big one. It smelled, again, you know, I'm bad at smells. It says Tuberose Angelica. It's not, maybe there's an essence of rose, but there's this underlying musk, this warmth that I can't describe, but it is excellent. And the thing I love about the Jo Malone perfumes, especially the Cologne Intense, is that they are long wearing. I have bought, there's one perfume I have, Burrito, or Byredo, I never know how to pronounce it, Bal d'Afrique, which is one of my favorite scents, and it's the, what's the strongest one? Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, whichever one is a stronger one, it does not last. I mean, I was really frustrated with that scent, but these things, all day they last. It's such a good perfume. So this scent, if you like floral, like a warm, maybe sort of musky scent with a rose undertone, get this. I mean, it is such a lovely scent. So definitely a favorite. I didn't have any favorites in the makeup and skincare subcategory, but I did have a favorite in the hair care, or I do have a favorite, and it is this. It's a hair dryer. What is this? Gold Hot? It's a Gold Hot hair dryer. So you put this on over your head. It's kind of like a shower cap, and you turn this on and it blows. You know, you can set the temperature to high, medium, low, and cool. This has revolutionized my hair washing process. It used to be that I would wash my hair at night, and then I sleep with, you can never get dreads this thick completely dry. So I would sleep with wet hair, and I'd wake up and it would be, I'd have to put a towel down, and I'd wake up, it'd be damp still, and I would just basically have 24 hours of wettish hair, and it just drove me nuts. And I don't know what made me think I should go to Sally Beauty Supply and see if they have hair dryers. And I went, and they did, and I got it, and it has revolution. It dries my hair in 25 minutes. In the 15 years of having dreadlocks, 25 minutes, I mean, it's revolution. It's changed my life. I love this thing. It's so, and I love the fact that you can put it on the cool option. So after you've dried it, you've put the dry heat on the hair, you can kind of cool down the hair, so that it's not so, I don't know, I just feel like the heat can be pretty damaging. So I like the fact that you can cool it back down. I also think I'm going to try to use this to do hot oil treatments. I haven't yet, but I think that this would work really nicely for that. So anyway, I'll let you know how that turns out. This is awesome. It's revolutionary for me. Yeah, definitely a favorite. The next category is the food category, and I didn't have one thing that I was eating a lot in particular, but I did notice, and I made a note of the fact that I was drinking a lot of soy mochas from Starbucks. They're one of my favorite drinks. If I get a drink from there, it's typically a soy mocha or a soy chai. But in May, it was a lot of soy mochas. I haven't had one in a while. I've kind of scaled that back. But they were delicious, and they got me through the hard times. So Starbucks soy mocha, and it's got to be Starbucks. You know, I try soy mochas from like our local artisan coffee shops and other big name coffee shops, and I just don't like it as well as I like the Starbucks soy mocha. It is consistent. You always know what you're getting. It's delicious. I don't know. I just really love it. So that was my favorite food stuff for the for the month of May. I didn't have anything in the miscellaneous category, so I'll move on to the memories category. And my first favorite memory for May had to do with the weather. We had a particularly long winter and not much of a spring. We had snow, and then it just rained. It was just rain and dark for months on end. It's probably one of the worst winter springs that I have experienced. And so we had a weekend in May where the sun came out and it was 75 degrees, and it was just lovely. I mean, people were just smiling. They were out, like nobody was inside. People were losing their minds. And we went to the coast, and the coast is typically quite a bit cooler than it is here in the city, but it was 75 and sunny out there too, and just this nice breeze. And so we just spent all day on the beach, and it was wonderful. In and out of the water, getting a little something to eat, taking a little nap, reading. It was just wonderful. It was just, it kind of made you remember that you were alive, because we were just dying with the gray. So that was definitely a favorite memory for May. And then the second favorite memory was watching one of the loves of my life get married. It was such a beautiful ceremony. Like I said, I've said before, I'm not much of a crier. I didn't expect to cry at this wedding, and I don't typically cry at weddings, but as soon as I saw my friend, I burst into tears. I mean, I couldn't even get out hi. I just saw him and just started crying. It was just really wonderful. And we were sat with some of their really good friends who were wonderful. So it was a great conversation and great music, and just watching the two of them together. I mean, they're just one of those couples you just like being in their presence. So it was really, really awesome seeing them get married. So that was definitely, I mean, that was a huge favorite for May. So that is it for my belated May favorites. I hope that you found this interesting, even though it was super late and even though another favorites video is gonna come out in a week or two. But I don't know, I felt like I needed to do it. I couldn't leave that gap. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe and help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the year. I hope everybody's having a good day. It is really, really hot here and really sunny. I had a wonderful hike this morning. We were out there for maybe 3.5 hours. It was just wonderful in the forest. So it was a great way to start the morning, and I've been running errands and not doing much of anything, and I'm going to continue running errands and not doing much of anything except editing videos, and then we may walk and get us a little bit of ice cream. So anyway, those are my plans. Just relaxing the rest of this Sunday before the work week. So I hope you guys are having a good week and weekend, or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you soon. Peace-ins.